Yeah. What's good? I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to 42 in the goddamn chat already. Jimmy, what's poppin'? Elite Goods, I see you, Rockhead. Yeah. Wipe your feet on that goddamn like button. Step on it. Subscribe if you new. Hollywood, what's poppin'? Chris goes in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told y'all who's coming right back. Yeah, man, I might have a double header for y'all the goddamn day. What up with you, Austin, right? We go Cam up here in a minute. T Scarifa, what's poppin'? Shout out my guy T. Yeah, man. Troy Carter, Terrence Tate, Cat Cave, what's good? Cat Cave 87, Austin, right? I see you. I see you. Y'all pull up on me. You know what time it is. Step on that goddamn like button. Share the video. Let them know we live. We really don't care who live right now. We got some shit to talk about, man. Every day now. It's every day. Every day now, the Carolina Panthers got some shit going on. And quite frankly, it's around the quarterback position. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, you see the title. See the thumbnail. See the thumbnail. I got the thumbnail coming for you. You don't even see the goddamn thumbnail. You see a title. I mean, quite frankly, I got that on 2020 artwork up there for you as far as the thumbnail. Yeah. Make sure y'all tune in. Check it. Hey, look, step on the goddamn like button. Share the video. Let them know we live. Do that for me right now. Shout out everybody in the jump off already. Jimmy, I'm going to drop the link. Carolina Rush, what's good? Trail 25. Carolina Boy 33. James Hurd, I see you. I see you. Y'all pull up on me. I'm getting this green thing twisted up. Y'all know what it is. Don't play with me. Fucking Matthew Stafford. In the chat, y'all seen this shit yet? Y'all been seeing this shit yet? Motherfucker talking about the Los Angeles Rams looking to trade Matthew Stafford, looking to come off of him. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, the Carolina Panthers name in the goddamn punch bowl. Amen. Throw their name on the goddamn menu as well for some fucking Matthew Stafford. Now, I don't know how much gas is on this, but by my accounts, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of gas on that goddamn Matthew Stafford fire from here, especially as free agency heat up. He say every day it's a new name. I mean, god damn, are you going into the fucking draft for your quarterback or not? Quick, I mean, at this point, it's like a loose booty bitch. I mean, hell, if you keep hitting her with this nigga, and his nigga, shit, sooner or later, you're gonna start thinking just like that you loose like that. You know what I mean? That's the only way to start thinking about this shit. The Carolina Panthers getting out of hand with the dumb shit. Dumb shit, man. And then that's why we here though. We here today to entertain it. No bullshit. We here today to nip this shit in the bud, to nip it in the bud before it even get legs. You know what I mean? Before that Matthew Stafford shit even get traction. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Sup, bro? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? He say fit. Yeah, that's who it is. Ezai, what's poppin'? Junior Preston, I see you. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm busting this green thing. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I pull up on y'all live early today. I was gonna go earlier. Go live a little early. I having problems with my fucking thumbnail app. Son of a bitch. Fucking thumbnail app like to play game. About to cancel their ass. Bullshit ass thumbnail app. Yeah, me, but hell, I use it though. I love it. It's just, I guess it's down for the moment. Who gives a fuck? D Cash, what up with you? Jimmy, yeah, you was off today, raining like a motherfucker. Hook House Beats. He said, gotta save my green thing to later on. Shit. Well, later on then, well, I'll smoke one with you later on. Shout out to guy Journey for that cash app. Journey, what's poppin'? I appreciate that. That's big love. Matter of fact, let me goddamn throw my banner in here. I don't even know what the hell I'm tripping for. Yeah, man. Shout out Journey for that cash app. I love you for that. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, y'all know what time it is. Step on the goddamn like button. Share the video if you're new. Subscribe if you're not. You know what I mean? Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. You want to show extra love? You know what to do. Big U, little N, double K, 2021. Jump in that cash app. That motherfucker ain't there for nothing. You know what I mean? Super chat, super sticker. You know how it go. Shout out Carolina Pride. Again, I love that name. Carolina Pride, Carolina Rush, all that shit is exciting to me. But what we here for today is to get this Matthew Stafford shit out the way. Yeah, man, before these other podcasters start talking about it, this, that, and the third. Hell, I gave them enough time. Shout out to Carolina Panthers podcast. I gave y'all enough time. This news is new, but not that new. So let's get into it. Now, from my understanding, I actually have the actual numbers, but I ain't got them pulled up. So I'm gonna just go off the top. Shout out Glassman. Shout out Troy Carter. What's good? Now Matthew Stafford, the Rams. I think here's where they feel that they have a little leverage with Matthew Stafford as far as being able to move it. Now, if the Rams are going to trade him, they're going to do it quickly before they end up, if they trade him or move him in a certain amount of time, that they'll be off the hook for as far as dead money go, but next year they'll get capped or be penalized next year as far as the dead money go. Shout out Ty Lawford. Shout out Classic. What's good? Yeah, Stafford, nigga, it's already out there. The news out there already. Matthew fucking Stafford. They got the Carolina Panthers name tagged to this bitch as well. And I'm sick of it. So, but anyway, they're trying to move Matthew Stafford quickly. It's a sense of urgency with Matthew Stafford in Los Angeles. Shout out Jimmy Russo for that super chat. Say, Unc, my brother, I ain't even met yet. Oh, yeah, we gonna meet. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about that, Jimmy. Shit, Jimmy, I might pull up down that way tomorrow. You know what I mean? Sam Smith, Brandon Malone, Rod Lee. I see y'all. Jeffrey, what's poppin'? Try and get the green thing twisted up. I guess we go cam up here. I'm always camera ready. No bullshit. I don't like YouTube to see me indulge. You know what I mean? Or they don't like to show me indulging. How about that? Let's just say that. Matthew Stafford, though. Let's get back to the content. Now, I got to looking at Matthew Stafford and really thinking, like, is there any possible way this motherfucker could end up in Charlotte? You know what I mean? I really looked at it. And quite frankly, I don't think y'all gonna want to hear what I seen. I don't think y'all want to hear or hear my fucking findings, rather. You know what I mean? Because I'm finna show you how and why this motherfucker could possibly end up being a Panther. I mean, don't be so quick to goddamn cancel it out. Tell you now. Because the LA Rams gonna make it easy for whoever wants to goddamn jump out there for Matthew Stafford. Because if Matthew Stafford is traded, the team he's traded to, now they don't want to release him, but they will if they got to. They got him where they want him. But the team that gets him will end up being on the hook for $26 million. Now look at Matthew Stafford. Now this is this year, and if any team signs him going into next year, you gonna be on the hook for $49 million, $50 million. But if you get him this year, and this is why the Rams are trying to make a Matthew Stafford sexy to a they got a couple teams associated with Matthew Stafford right now. The Panthers. Wait, one. All right back at you. My bad about that. But yeah, the team that gets Matthew Stafford will end up paying him 26. I think it's $26.4 million for this season. Now let's stay right there. Stay right there. Shout out Classic, man. Classic, when I drop the link, pull up, nigga. Pull up, nigga. I want you on the platform today. That's if you ain't at work or not. If you free, pull up. Shout out Oasis 13. Say fuck Stafford. Why we keep talking about these dudes we ain't we want a rookie. Nothing else. That's a fact. But it's a fact that Matthew Stafford is being his name is out there right now as being released or traded. And it's a fact that the Carolina Panthers are being associated with Matthew Stafford right now. It's an article out there going as far as talking about how Matthew Stafford being on the being a free agent 2 years ago what was poised to come to Carolina, but he ultimately ended up going to Los Angeles. All of that shit is out there now. So what I'm saying is, you got to understand the Carolina Panthers and their name being associated with a Matthew Stafford. And then you think about a motherfucker like Thomas Brown, who was just over there OCing or whatever you want to call it with the Rams and Sean McVay. He simply just get into the ear of a Frank White or somehow put a little bit of shit in Scott Fitterer's ear about Matthew Stafford. Now, I think that 26 million is attractive. It's attractive for a Matthew Stafford. You know what I mean? A Super Bowl winning quarterback. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Now, you can say he declined this year, but a lot of y'all say he had no weapons around him. And both things are true. One more than another. One more than the other. But point is, Matthew Stafford name is getting ready to hit their goddamn whirlwind that which is the Carolina Panthers quarterbacking. I don't even know what the fuck we call it. You know what I mean? Because at this point it's out of hand. We got Matt Corral only on the depth chart. This organization is not really doing too much to ease that uncertainty in the fans when it comes to the quarterback position. If y'all keep standing on the fact that we go draft a rookie, okay then. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I mean, I really am. Let me look y'all in y'all fucking eyes, man. I'm fine with that. If a lot of y'all keep alluding to the rookie, to drafting a rookie fucking quarterback, I'm fine with it. But the possibility of us not landing one of the top guys is large. It's a huge possibility that we may not, that we may just strike the fuck out. Now, with that being in the back of my mind, I evaluated Matthew Stafford at 26 million, 26.4 to be exact, 26 million and 4. That's what the Rams are gonna have to pay him. That's the contract that any team that trade for him will end up eating. 26 million this year, 27 million. Now, not Jimmy G, but Derek Carr went for 38 million a year. That's 10 more million, 10, 11 million plus what you can get a Matthew Stafford should you trade for. Now, my point is, or the question that's going to present itself here in the future is what kind of trade value is Matthew Stafford worth? I mean, what would you offer the Rams for a Matthew Stafford? I give up 2 second-round picks for him. Shit, if not 2, I give up a second and a 4th rounder in this year's draft. That's what I would do if I'm GM of the Carolina Panthers and I know that I need to acquire let's say a seasoned vet at the quarterback position, and Matthew Stafford being one of the names getting ready to come out here, along with a Jimmy Garoppolo, the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes we are out of. Don't mention Aaron Rodgers. But it seems to me that the Carolina Panthers will not allow us to deviate from the quarterback talk. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what we got to talk about. There's way more things to talk about around this organization besides the quarterback position. But the Carolina Panthers won't, and I'm talking about the front office. They will not do what they have to do to appease us Panther fans. And I mean really. When it comes to the quarterback position, stop fucking playing. This Matthew Stafford, I'm telling y'all niggas ain't seen the news yet. It's coming. It's coming. Don't act like I ain't say it. Shit, like I told you. Wait one, I'm gonna drop Cam so I can seal this green thing. But either way, the Matthew Stafford, we finna nip this shit in the bud today. You know what I mean? Over here on this platform, Unk_2020, we'll wait. The rest of these niggas will wait till they get elsewhere. But I'm gonna touch on it today. I won't get at this shit first. I won't get at it before it get out here, before it get legs on it. We try to amputate the bitch right now. That's what we gonna try to do. Amputate the story right now. Because honestly, if Matthew Stafford is a possibility, right? Let's just be honest. We keep it a whole thing. A lot of you motherfuckers go say you don't want the old quarterback. A lot of you niggas gonna say that. Yeah, just that. I think the Jets are in play for him. So if Matthew Stafford goes anywhere, I don't think he'll be traded in the NFC. I really don't. Let's just get that out of the way first. I don't think Matthew Stafford even wants to stay in the NFC. After, the Detroit Lions, now the Los Angeles Rams, both NFC teams, I think Matthew Stafford would rather play for an AFC team. I'm hearing the Raiders may take a shot at Matthew Stafford as a bridge quarterback. I'm hearing the same thing about the Jets. I think the Indianapolis Colts name is out there too, as if they want to entertain the Matthew Stafford business as well. I think I saw that name in that article as well. And in the chat, he say in the chat they got our name in all kinds of shit. That's a fact, Classic. That's a fact. It ain't them. It ain't they. It's us. It's the Panthers. It's the Panthers organization. It ain't the media. They don't make shit up. They get little inklets and they hear shit coming out the organization from the Carolina Panthers public relation team. Shit from news stations. I mean, motherfuckers don't make shit up. They get it and then they add legs to it. I'm cutting the legs off this bitch now. Fuck all that. I mean, the only plus about Matthew Stafford, and listen to me, hear me well. I don't want to hear nobody say, Unc said get Matthew Stafford. If I hear that shit, I'm smacking. But anyway, what I will say about Matthew Stafford is this. The Carolina Panthers are truly considering a veteran bridge. Matthew Stafford is that. Multiple 5,000 yard season. You know what I mean? So Matthew Stafford knows the quarterback position. So I'll say this. At 26 million and $4, for Matthew Stafford. Now, mind you, we paid Sam Darnold 18-9 last season. 18-9 versus a Matthew Stafford at 26-4, especially coming into this season, whether it's a one-year deal or not. I think if it's a possibility, I think if I'm the Panthers ownership, I'm inclined to squeeze the trigger there. You know what I mean? On a Matthew Stafford before we even get to the draft, because if the Carolina Panthers are truly all in on the draft, we wouldn't keep hearing Matthew Stafford. We wouldn't have been hearing this Derek Carr shit. We wouldn't keep hearing the Panthers like multiple quarterbacks this year in the draft. Bitch, what that sounds like to me is if you don't get the one you want, you're prepared to settle for one that's there. So, I mean, I'm not secure. I'm not confident. That's just me. I'm talking about me. I'm not confident moving forward with this organization. I'm not even pointing the finger at the coaching staff just yet. They hadn't done anything to get any aspersions cast on them right now. You feel me? But what I will say is this. They're doing a lot. It's too much shit, too many names circulating around the quarterback position in Carolina that leads me to be uncertain. You know what I mean? Unsecure, afraid, goddammit. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a whole fucking thing. If you're a Panther fan, the uncertainty has you jittery right now. Really does. I mean, even when it comes to free agency and other positions, like I said at the beginning of this shit, the Panthers won't let us come off the quarterback talk. There's other positions we must speak about. We have to, but the Panthers are not doing anything to eat or to answer any of these questions. Like let's say it. I heard a motherfucker talking about a wide receiver the other day that's possibly hitting free agency. And they said, who was there? Who's the fucking wide receiver? But either way, the wide receiver is gonna garner some kind of money. You know what I mean? Some kind of pay we're gonna have to pay him. Now y'all heard me on multiple accounts saying that to me this organization is fucking broke. Financially, we got a problem. You know what I mean? Financially, we crippled as an organization. And I put that on the owner. But that's just me. I'm hoping they prove me wrong, but I don't see it coming. I see them proving me right. You feel what I'm saying? The Panthers aren't making any moves yet. They hadn't. The only thing we could contest to is the Panthers restructuring contracts. Like I say, if you're restructuring these contracts, then again, take a chance or a shot at a free agent veteran quarterback. Which just the pickings are slim there anyway, because the Derek Carr signed already. Geno Smith ain't going nowhere. I mean, who else we got out there really? You got a Jimmy Garoppolo, who I'm hearing San Francisco may re-sign or may retain. I ain't gonna let Jimmy G go no fucking way. He's been a great backup player. He's been a great backup player for them. Why would they? It ain't gonna just come off Jimmy. Not easily. Adam Thielen, there it is. Shout out DJ Free. Somebody talking about Adam Thielen. God damn it, Adam Thielen you're gonna have to pay Adam about $13 million a year. 14 million a year. This is what Thielen and a New England Patriot will give him that type of money. You know what I mean? The Carolina Panthers ain't gonna pay for a premier wide receiver. And quite frankly, in this league, Adam Thielen may have lost a step, but he's still a good receiver in the NFL or at that level. I don't think the Panthers even waste their time with that. Not unless you are going to acquire a fucking Matthew Stafford, to say the least. But I just don't like it. That's why I met with this shit. I really don't like the Matthew Stafford idea. But it's real pros to that. It's pros to Matthew Stafford. The more I think about it, I mean, like I say, I'm against it. I'm truly against even trading for a Matthew Stafford. Not less the trade is just there. Like, let's say 2 4th-round picks or a Matthew Stafford. You coming off of 2 4th-round picks and you have to pay him 26-4 this year for a Matthew Stafford. I do love it. I would love it if this was a deal made by the Carolina Panthers. Understand my stance on this. Understand what I'm saying. If this is the Carolina Panthers making this deal, say the Carolina Panthers come down in the next week or so, trade for Matthew Stafford, right? 2 4th-round picks, and we giving him $26 million this year. Me personally, that's a great deal by the organization. That's a great deal by the front office. I'm thinking you didn't come off with 2 4th-round picks. If I evaluate Matthew Stafford in his career totality now, I'm talking about touchdowns, yards, all of that. Everything. And I don't even know Matthew Stafford numbers right now, but I'm sure if I look at his numbers, they're well worth 2 4th-round overall picks. You feel me? Whatever number they fall at, the position of the picks, Matthew Stafford is worth giving. If I evaluate, to me, 2 4th-round picks for Matthew Stafford, the Panthers win there. That's a hell of a deal. Now you're not so inclined again to blow your fucking draft picks on a quarterback that may not be in the position. I mean, like I say, now we're going to be talking, there's some shit we're going to speak about on multiple accounts leading up to the day because the Carolina Panthers won't let us come off this quarterback talk. They just won't. They all head over heels for Anthony Richardson. They got to have Will Levis. They absolutely love CJ Stroud. Oh shit! Now, okay, the Panthers want to see what Derek Carr had. Oh, he want too much money. Now, Matthew Stafford name is finna hit these fucking what if stories and possibility stories. Man, I don't even. I'm trying to get out in front of this bullshit because I see it coming. You know what I mean? Just like the Carson Wentz talk. That shit go still present itself here in the future. Watch what I'm telling you. I told you. Motherfucker said the other night, Jacoby Brissett and Carson Wentz might fuck around and be the depth chart in Carolina. Along with Matt Corral. Shit, I just don't. I'm not truly confident. That's what I'm saying. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. And if y'all are, somebody has to help me get more confident in this organization. The top, not the coaching staff. Right now, they got a clean slate. Clean slate. You know what I mean? Frank White, Thomas Brown, fucking Jairo Evero, all of these motherfuckers on this coaching staff have a clean slate to me. Quite frankly, I can't say nothing good or bad about this coaching staff. They have yet to tarnish their name already. So I'll say that. Now, it could be as early as week 1 of the preseason where this coaching staff start to now, you know what I mean, start getting some goddamn critique from me. Week 1 of the goddamn preseason. That's how soon it's gonna take. Because training camp will come, and whether or not this organization has in fact landed this franchise quarterback, if not franchise, you bridge the bridge quarterback to get us to that franchise. Now see, this where the Panthers fucked up. Now that I'm talking to y'all, this where they fucked up over the years. Not over the the long haul, but just after Cam Newton. You go with a black ass Teddy Bridgewater. Now, first off, it was Kyle Allen. Let's not forget about Kyle Allen, the interim starting quarterback. Now, y'all remember Kyle Allen? Kyle Allen came in and went on a what? 3, 4, 5-game winning streak. Had the Panthers saying Cam Newton who, if y'all remember. But then Kyle Allen started to fumble. Kyle Baby Hand Allen, hence the name. He started to fumble that same season. He got benched that same season for Tyler Heineke. And then after that season, they got rid of him. My point is this. When Cam Newton went down and you elevated Kyle Allen, and Kyle Allen won 4 or 5 games in a row. Something was right there. Something was clicking there. But point is, the Panthers start losing. The Panthers start juggling these quarterbacks. Then they bought in Teddy. 3 years, $63 million. 20, I think it was like 20 something guaranteed. Right? You give Teddy Bridgewater 1 season. Now, if the Carolina Panthers was thinking smart, now this is ownership. This is on David Tepper. The Carolina Panthers are smart under Matt Rule. Now, you already said you didn't want Cam. You got rid of Cam. Kyle Allen came in, didn't win, or I didn't know what y'all expected him to do, but he did what he could do. Teddy Bridgewater came in. Ultimately, started off all right. Teddy Bridgewater's season started off okay, but then the wheels started to come off. But my point is, immediately after that, they moved on. They moved on to Sam Darnold. And then immediately the year after Sam Darnold started off great. 3-0, 3-1 after the Dallas game. But, he started to slip. This is coaching staff. This is ownership. He started to slip. They benched Sam Darnold. And then after that, which is this year, the season just passed, they go out and get Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield didn't play worth a shit. They moved back to goddamn Sam Darnold. So what I'm saying, I say all that to say this. Not one time did the Carolina Panthers truly focus on any one of those quarterbacks. And I'm talking about right after, even with Cam Newton. When Cam Newton was here, and this new ownership and regime came in, they didn't give time. They didn't give no time and no fucking dedication to Cam Newton. That nigga got hurt. They got rid of. They didn't give him no time. Same went for Teddy Bridgewater. He didn't get us to the playoffs. That bitch was gone the next season. Sam Darnold fell off. They benched him. Then the hell, they would have cut him if it wasn't for Baker flopping like he did. What I'm saying is David Tepper himself and this organization never really gave any one of these quarterbacks their proper due diligence, all the way from Cam's exit to whoever coming in this bitch now. See, we can't forget what we done been through. Goddamn it, because if you thinking it's gonna be different whenever we get to the draft because there's a CJ Stroud there and the possibility of the Panthers trading him. Now, mind you, the year Joe Burrow was here, the Carolina Panthers had the 7th or the 8th overall pick, and they still ain't move up to number 1 to get Joe Burrow. Cincinnati was sitting there. The bitches would have came off that first round, that first pick. You bet your ass if the Carolina Panthers would have threw the bank at Cincinnati when they were sitting at number 1 and Joe Burrow was there, they would have came off that. The Joe Burrow could have been a Carolina Panther. You bet your ass, man. But again, I don't think this ownership, and I'm talking about the top, knows how to properly scout and land a quarterback. Somebody said in my comment section on Tripping, or one of my videos, Unc love to say David Tepper can't close deals. You goddamn right, nigga. It's not made up. It's not a make-believe statement when I say David Tepper can't close deals. I'm not making that shit up. It's real life. This is real life, goddammit. Fuck, never mind YouTube or Unk20, Unk_20. Never mind the podcast shit. Real life. David Tepper ain't closing these deals. Ride around Charlotte, see all that goddamn construction still ain't finished. Shit, I mean, come on, man. I'm not just saying this shit to say it. You know what I mean? Nigga think I talk because it sound good coming. Nah, nigga. I'm saying it because it's a fucking fact. I'm keeping it a whole thing with you. David Tepper can't close those type of deals, man. I wish he could. I wish he had a different mentality when it came to ownership. Some owners don't play that shit, bitch. You coming in here, if you walk in my door, I'ma sign your ass. Shout out, what's his name? What's the name of the owner? Mickey Loomis for the Saints. Yeah, that motherfucker come here. You go there for a visit, bitch. You 90% sure to sign there. Multiple players come to Carolina, free agent wise. Multiple. But do they stay? No. Hell, I'm inclined to think if Matthew Stafford would have signed with us 2 years ago, he'd have got the same outcome he got with the Rams. Hell, mind you, even more with Carolina Panthers. With the Carolina Panthers, because our team was younger. We had younger players under contract. The team wouldn't have been in shambles so quick as the Rams was with Stafford. See now they get to revisit what they fucked up the first time. I'm talking about the Carolina Panthers and Matthew Stafford. They get to revisit that because 2 years ago, that bitch was on a free agent. He was a free agent then, and the Panthers was looking at him then. Matthew Stafford. But I'm not gonna let them motherfucker play me like that. I'm not gonna fall for that bullshit. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I know what he is. Like I said, and let me be clear when I say this, because I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. If Matthew Stafford does in fact present himself to be a free agent or up on the trading block in Los Angeles, and like I say, we're talking about this now over here on Nunk_2020. We're gonna do this now before the major media start talking about it, because this type shit we do over here. If Matthew Stafford is in fact in play, right? And he is, because you do your own research. The team that does trade for him, because I don't think they may end up releasing it. They may end up releasing Matthew Stafford as well. I think it's a time game with them now. But if he is in fact in play, and the team that does trade for him, we'll have to come off, I don't know what type of draft capital. I say at this point, it may be what a team offers the LA Rams. But they also will have to pay Matthew Stafford $26.4 million this year. And then next year's contract balloons up to like $49, $50 million. I think this is the reason the Rams may end up moving off of him this year. And it's a fact. It's already being reported. Look it up yourself, then come back and talk to me. But if there's a possibility for a Matthew Stafford at that price, if I'm GM, I do it. I at least attempt to. You know what I mean? Because Matthew Stafford's really not injury prone. If you protect him, you got a good quarterback. You got a good quarterback. Let's be honest. Matthew Stafford's arm is big. Got a big arm, good touch, got good accuracy. Has been there multiple years. Let's be honest. I think if Matthew Stafford was to sign to Carolina, it would be his last stop. You know what I mean? At this point, he's pretty much a journeyman now. a journeyman quarterback. That's how I feel about every player that goes to more than 2 teams. This would be his 3rd team. He's in fact a journeyman at quarterback. You know what I mean? So I think this would be a Matthew Stafford last stop, his last hurrah. You get him on, I say 1 year. Because I wouldn't want to pay him $49.50 next year. No, sir. Now, I see the Carolina Panthers. Matter of fact, I'm going to save all that. I'm going to drop the link. Let's see what y'all got to say about this shit. Shout out to 123 in the chat right now. Step on that goddamn like button, man. Share the video, subscribe if you new over here. And if you want to show extra love, the goddamn Cash App in the ticker. Jump in it. Jump in the Cash App. Super, you know what I mean? Super chat. Use the super sticker. You know what time it is. Cop you one. Shit, I think the cheapest one like 99 cents. Cop your super stick. Yeah, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Link in the chat. I mean, how y'all feel about the possibility of landing a Matthew Stafford? Should he hit the free agency or the trading block? Which I think he is officially on the trading block. That's why that's why I'm even here. I ain't talking about this shit for nothing. Yeah, Stafford for 1 year is good. That's it. That's it. 1 year, and only then do you draft the Anthony Richardson. That's when it's okay to draft the Anthony Richardson. You feel me? If you get a Matthew Stafford this year, only then is it okay to use your 9th overall pick for a goddamn Anthony Richardson. For one, we know he won't start. For two, if he has to start, I think that would be good fucking reps under his belt. Let's say Matthew Stafford fuck around, get a concussion in the game, first quarter, week 8, in a division game against the Saints in New Orleans. You know what I mean? Could happen. You tried Anthony Richardson ass out there in the first quarter and say this bitch provides some kind of spark. Oh shit. Week 6, week 7 in the season. He done had a full training camp, full preseason, full 6 weeks, 7 weeks to sit behind Matthew Stafford. I mean, hell, this. I mean, that may not be all the time he needs to be ready, but there will be some time to get ready, more so than throwing his ass in the fire. You know what I mean? Matthew Stafford for 1 year makes sense at $26 million for. I lock him up like that and just release him or cut him. You know what I mean? And going into the next year. I tell him straight like that, man, look, you can stay on the team as a backup if you want, but we got this young thug now and Anthony Richardson that we set behind you this entire year. You got us to the playoffs, 3rd, 2nd round in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about Matthew Stafford. You got us there this year, my friend. You know what I mean? You hit a few of those incentives. Either sit behind Anthony Richardson or get your ass out. It ain't no way in between. I mean, you make your choice. I tell him straight like that. You sit behind Anthony. If he goes down, you come in. But mind you, we got a Matt Corral that may be pulling at your ass cheek. So it's up to you, Matt. It's up to you, Matt. And I'll be talking to Matthew Stafford. Say, hey, if you can agree and then let us restructure this contract all the way the fuck down, yeah, we keep you as a Panther for the next year going into next season, but you will be a backup. You know what I mean? There's ways this thing could go. I mean, and I've been saying it, and I'm gonna say it again. The Carolina Panthers still have options, just not as many. And if we keep fucking around, beating our feet, the options will dwindle down to one, and that's the NFL draft. And I don't want to go there. I don't want all our goddamn clips all our fucking bullets to be in that magazine. You feel? See what my nigga Hollywood talking about. Hollywood, what's good?
What up, How you feeling, bro?
Talk to me.
Hey, before I get off in that pussy, let me just say,
Yes,
it's over
sir.
140 of y'all up in here. Hit that like button, sub, all of that. All
Yep,
right.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you said a lot, so I want to make a few points real quick. All right. First thing I want to talk about was you was going down memory lane. Um, you can't forget, we didn't have a damn O line 2 years ago. I think somebody in the chat mentioned that. That's one, right? Two, I want to say, when we talk about these quarterbacks, we got to talk about the market that they interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think, we hear it all the time. Charlotte ain't no big market, and it is. Matthew Stafford coming from goddamn Detroit to go to the Rams. I mean, Detroit and fucking Charlotte is almost the same to me when it comes to, market wise.
Hey, hold on there. Now, I ain't gonna let you do that, Hollywood. Detroit ain't shit compared to
No. You're
Charlotte. I
right.
wouldn't
You're
even.
right. You're right.
Oh
You're right.
my God.
But it is some money in Detroit now. Don't do that.
Well, what do you mean money? Like
They do have a
economy? The
market.
economy?
They have a market. They, as far as sports teams go, Michigan in
Okay.
totality is a good market.
Yeah. They do got that. They do got that.
You know.
But I don't know now. Yeah. That's interesting, Hollywood. Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off. Go ahead, my
So
nigga.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking, also I think what the Panthers might be doing is planning for the fact if they don't get the quarterback they want. I'm of the mindset that if those top three quarterbacks not there, then just fucking draft down. I mean, trade down. And with a trade down, that's usually gonna come with a player swap. Just to go off your idea, what if that is Matthew Stafford?
Yeah, I mean, hey,
So I was thinking, if we trade down, it's a possibility we still get Hooker. We get Hooker and get a vet quarterback.
see that makes sense. A Hendon Hooker, if you're going out to get a veteran like a Matthew Stafford.
Right.
I mean, that's the only way Hendon Hooker makes sense. I mean, I'm like I say, Hollywood, we got options, B.
We do got
We
options, but
got options.
I've been of the mindset this whole off season. I don't think none of them quarterbacks gonna be there. I really don't. You might as well just trade down, unless you're gonna go BPA.
So you don't think the Panthers go up to 1, 2, or
Nah,
3?
I don't think so. I think those teams that's up there gonna want too much just because they know everybody want to try to get one of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think, and there's been too many reports about the Bears trading back twice in the top 4.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
all
mean?
smoke
And
screen
so
shit.
that means they either they've been offered offers already. You
It's a
know what I
lot of
mean?
fishing
So
going on. It's a lot of fishing going on. Everybody's just trying to see if they can get a bite on something.
yeah, see, if I'm Chicago and I know damn well I can trade that number 1 and trade back 1 spot to the number 2 overall pick, and knowing that the Colts still want to move up, and I trade back to the Colts another 2 spots to the 4th overall pick. This is the Chicago Bears. Look at all the draft capital they just pick up on draft night between picks 1 and 5.
You're
They
right.
move back. They move back from 1 to 2, which means they go pick up something from Houston, and then from 2 to 4, when the Colts offer what they need to move up, and then don't let them up, and then they might be dumb enough to trade back with us again from 9
Hey,
to 4.
correct me if I'm wrong, Unc and Chat, but I think that might be the first time that has happened in the NFL in the
Hey,
first
look,
round.
I have yet to see that shit. That's why when I
Not the
was
first
reading it,
round. Not the first
that
round.
shit, Hollywood, I
I don't
said
believe it.
I said to myself, ain't no way in the hell the Panthers gonna be able to compete with that.
Nah.
Because the Chicago Bears already got what they want. I mean, they have too many options. Too many. Not unless they don't care and they don't work. They're not worried about, jumping back to the 9th. Not unless David Tepper has a friend in that organization and they already done locked something in. But I highly doubt that shit. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I'm like you, Hollywood. Now it's almost to the point I don't see how the Panthers do it. You know what I mean? Not unless they giving up first round picks in 26, nigga. That's the only way.
It'll be all those picks and players. Like, nah, bro, we just got to stick with our guns. Goddamn, if we're not gonna get the BPA, just trade back. Don't goddamn force something on yourself that you don't want.
See, if you make the right move, and I think Derek Carr was the right move, especially for this team with a DJ Moore, with this offensive line, with a run game and this defense. I think it was the right situation for Derek Carr.
Hey, speaking of, didn't he go to the Saints?
Yeah, he did.
Who's to say the Saints ain't thinking of doing the same kind of thing? You know, they got their vet quarterback now. They about to try to goddamn see what kind of quarterback they can get because they are ahead of us in the draft order, right?
Nah, hell nah. The Saints pick. They got
it's the
pick
Falcons
for,
that's ahead of us, right?
Yeah, they got the 29th overall in the first round for Sean Payton from Denver. You know what I mean? Sean Payton got him back in the first round. They don't really have no draft capital, nor room, or cap room, so we thought, but they got enough money to throw goddamn Derek Carr 150, guarantee 100, pay him 60 of that 100 at signing.
What you expect from the
they
Saints,
so
though?
smart.
What you expect from the Saints, though? They gonna move that money. They gonna make some shit shake.
But see, that's my point exactly, Hollywood. You say that again. Say what you just said again, bro.
They gonna move some money. They gonna make some shit shake.
So why ain't the Panthers doing just that?
They might be scared. They really just might be scared.
Scared of winning.
They overthinking
so now
shit.
we scared of winning now.
They overthinking this shit. They want every move to be a move forward.
Yeah, niggas scared of winning there. Shout out Sean Rice. I see you. Shout out Melanie F. What's popping? Say, will Chicago go down tonight? I don't think they would, not unless they don't give a fuck. Not unless not unless the Chicago Bears on their draft board, they ain't worried about the player that they want. They are almost certain that the player they want to be sitting there at 9. You know what I mean? So I mean, and I don't see the Chicago Bears doing that, knowing that they may have been offered these offers already. In order for this type of trading back twice in the top 5 shit to come out, I ain't never seen that shit happen. If it does, it's unprecedented, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see that type of shit
from 2 different teams, and they thinking maybe they can use both of those offers.
But see, they can. They absolutely can. That's now. If the Colts, in fact, are willing to move up, and I done heard all the talk. I'm tired of hearing the talk about the Colts wanting that pick. And let's say Arizona wants to move up as well. They both offer the Chicago Bears an offer. The Chicago Bears can simply, and this would be at no fault to the other teams. The Chicago Bears can simply accept the Arizona Cardinal or the Houston Texas pick at number 2 and take whatever value or equity they give up and sit at number 2 and simply just take the fucking call from Indianapolis. What y'all want? Oh, y'all want this number 2 pick? What you getting up? And simply trade back 2 more positions because the Chicago Bears, it's about to get crazy, bro. Not unless some shit shake here in the future. I don't see the Panthers doing none of this shit though, man. What about you, Hollywood? Do you see them making the trade with Chicago now, or do you see it on draft night?
Nah, I don't see them making that trade, period.
Wow.
Honestly.
Wow. Yeah, see, I hate to hear you talk like that because I don't think they're able to make the trade. More so than I don't see them doing it. I just don't think the Panthers are able. I think with the draft capital we had, And the Chicago Bears GM and owner coming out. It's a fact. Go look it up. Saying that if any team wants this first overall pick, they're gonna have to get this pick before draft night, or else it's gonna be astronomically high. The Bears want to know what the fuck they gonna do before draft night, is what they saying. Somebody shout out 803 Carolina. He say the trade will be made by next week. I don't believe it. What about you, Hollywood?
Nope. It ain't gonna be done before next week. Sorry, bro. It's not.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I wish I did. See that? Look, the news out about Hollywood, real quick. You seen the news about Matthew Stafford?
No, I haven't. You the first person I'm hearing it from, actually.
Okay then. In the chat, has anybody seen the news about Matthew Stafford being possibly traded or cut, and the Carolina Panthers possibly being
now the first part of that, when it's just talking about Stafford, I've heard of that, but him being linked to the Panthers, I haven't.
Oh God, you ain't seen that yet?
No, I ain't seen that part yet.
Dude, all you got to do is research, bro. Here it's the Panthers. I think the Raiders got their name involved. I seen the Indianapolis Colts name. It's a big article, bro. Big fucking article. I'm sick of this shit, man.
Truth be told, I'm sick of it too, man. I want Panthers just to shut the fuck up till it's draft day.
Hey, shout out Block G. He said he's seen the headliners, but nothing is concrete. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you say so. Shout out Knock. Shout out Knock for that cash app. Knock, you know I love you, boy. Yeah, I what you said, Knock. Let me see what you said, my G. Hold up. Let me check what Knock said. See what my guy said. Knock for seeing glimpses of continued behavior. Me too. That's a fact, Knock. He say he's seeing glimpses of the same goddamn behavior.
Hey, Knock, are you saying the Panthers haven't learned their lesson yet? Is that what you're saying? Mainly talking about Tepper.
Look, bro. That's what my problem is. It ain't with the coaching staff. I just don't want nobody to get me misconstrued. Shout out Rock Silent in the chat. I don't know why. I don't want nobody saying I said this and I didn't. I'm saying my problem with ownership, not coaching staff. I can't say nothing about this coaching staff yet.
Nope, sure can't.
I'd be absolutely in the wrong to speak bad about this coaching staff.
The only people that's been here is motherfucking David Tepper, Scott, and what's the money guy? What's the cap guy?
Yeah, Schulman.
Yeah.
Shout out Maurice Harden. Say smoke screen. I don't smoke screen.
It is. It really is.
But when y'all say smoke screen, what are you alluding to? Are they trying to pull one over our eyes to divert our attention? Because if that's how you feeling, I believe you're wrong. Because if you believe that it's a smoke screen to divert your attention because the Carolina Panthers are going all in the draft, I don't know how you mentally wrap your mind around that. How can you truly say that now that the draft getting closer, I'm getting cold, my feet get colder and colder. I'm just being honest. Because 3 weeks ago, I was talking big boy shit. Yeah, the Panthers go do it. Yeah, they go fucking do it. They got to do it, so they go do it. Now, you fast forward to the day after some of these pieces is falling around the league and the Panthers still just sitting there. I see the price going up, and I don't think the Panthers are prepared to pay it. That's just me. And I don't think y'all are neither. Once it come down, once that shit hit, and y'all realize how much it fucking costs us, you niggas gonna be upset. Shout out Michael Axon. What's popping, Michael?
What's going on there, homie? What's going on there, Hollywood?
What up?
Man, what I'm seeing right now, If these motherfuckers keep dragging their damn feet, we're gonna fuck around and be just like we are the last fucking 5 damn years without a damn quarterback. We're gonna be looking. We're gonna be looking.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out Hollywood. He jumped off. I'm gonna tell you like this, Michael. So let me ask you before I move on. You still confident? You still confident that they moving up?
Well, right now they don't have a damn choice. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a damn choice because all them damn options that they've been bouncing around on and fucking with is going out the damn window, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
And see, now what? Now I've been waiting to see, between you and Big Cat, who's gonna damn say something, or ESPN, or some type of breaking news about something about that first round pick with Chicago. But Chicago's damn all their bloggers, they going online and they saying this about this and this about what's going on over there in Chicago. Now, Chicago, their damn GM, he said, you better motherfucking damn do something, because if you fuck around and wait, it's gonna be fucking double.
Hey, so you saw that? You saw that, huh, Mike?
Yeah. It's gonna
okay.
Be
So just so motherfuckers don't think I was bullshitting. The motherfuckers, they ownership came out and said, look, you want to, they telling motherfuckers now, make the shit happen or it's gonna cost you. They said they ain't trying to wait the draft night, Mike.
They can't wait. They can't wait because they got shit they trying to fucking do.
Yeah.
They're not gonna wait on everybody to be dragging their fucking feet.
That's a fact. Hey, look, see, motherfuckers ain't understanding. Niggas think I just be making this shit up. I do my due diligence. Yeah. You understand me?
Yeah.
Nah, man. It's every day going by, the Panthers keep bullshitting. The news should have came down by now. Panthers own this first pick. I'm sorry.
Now, what I did see, I seen that that the two offers that was sent to Chicago was Carolina and the motherfucking Titans. Won't the Titans in front of us that fucked us up with damn Malik Willis last fucking year? You see when didn't they jump up to get that motherfucker last year?
Yeah, nobody.
What I'm saying is, how motherfuckers had their damn hopes up over Malik Willis, but the motherfucker was still short, and I'm glad we didn't get him. Look how he turned out.
I'm just saying, the Carolina Panthers have in fact been picking top 10 for the last 3 years?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. Now, and each year, the first year we went defense, all fucking defense.
Mm-hmm.
Second year, defense again. Now, one time these boys went. Now we picked top 10. And I like to think multiple times we could have had a quarterback picking top 10. You know what I mean? Multiple times the Panthers may have passed on that proverbial franchise quarterback. Now, I don't
pass up on one.
Say, who was that?
We passed up on Justin Fields.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fact. And I still think we ain't doing. We could have did a lot to get Joe Burrow. I think Cincinnati would have came off of that first round pick.
I wanted Joe Burrow too. It
just would have cost us what it's gonna cost us this year if we want that first overall pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now just think, had we done that shit with Joe Burrow, we would have been in front of this goddamn bullet.
Oh yeah. Because then you got other teams wanting to get in our damn spot so we can damn trade down and get more capital. And had we had Joe Burrow.
Yeah, it's definitely get ready to cost us.
But you know what? Right now, I don't even give a damn if it do cost us if we get the damn guy that we supposed to get.
Yes, Andrew, what's up, baby?
I'm not thinking about no damn Anthony Richardson, no Will Levis. Oh, hell, I don't want them motherfuckers. I don't want them.
I want Stroud, man.
And that's exactly who I want, because Stroud passes the eye test. He's already been fucking damn battle tested in the SEC.
Yes, sir.
Against Georgia. He's already been tested.
Yeah, he has.
None of those other quarterbacks, hell, Anthony Richardson is in the SEC, but hell, what did he do against Georgia? You see what I'm saying? Will Levis is in the SEC. What did he do against Georgia? But see, you got all these other motherfuckers that's looking at damn Anthony Richardson because he can run a 4.3 and throw it a fucking mile. Is it motherfucking accurate? You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at all. Hey, he ain't accurate at all. That's what his numbers say. Fuck. I'm talking about his numbers.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson is not accurate, and that's something he won't be able to fix. You know what I mean?
And the first thing he's gonna do in the NFL when they start sending them damn blitzes is taking off fucking running. His head gonna drop and he's gonna haul ass.
Yeah. What's up, Andrew? Have you seen this Matthew Stafford news?
Yeah, I have. I you know what, Unc? I kind of got mixed feelings about that because I wanted someone who could come in case we couldn't get a CJ Stroud, and I thought that guy was Carr. But my concern with Stafford, even though he'd be cheaper, is he's got a spinal injury. He was out.
Who, Stafford?
Yeah, he.
Shit.
Yeah, he was out the last. That's why they had to go get Baker Mayfield because he hurt his neck just above his spinal column, and he says he'll be fine. But that kind of injury.
Yeah. The report said Matthew Stafford is 100% available. Shout out Maloney for that cash app. Maloney, I love you, baby. He said he hope all is well. Yes, sir. Shout out Maloney.
So I really don't have a problem with him if they get him for the right price. But we still that doesn't make any difference as far as we still need to go get a quarterback.
You're right, Andrew. Right. But you know why I have a problem with it? Because Derek Carr, his intentions was to go to the Saints. He didn't want to come here. Matthew Stafford didn't want to fucking damn come here. So when all the other teams don't want your ass, and then you sitting there looking at the Carolina Panthers, now you want to come here. No, I don't want your ass. You didn't want to come in the beginning. Don't bring your ass over here.
Hey, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. That's true. But let's be honest. They're going to go where the money is. They're going to go. At this point in his career, Matthew Stafford's what? I really don't know how old he is. He what, 32?
Like 30, 31 or some shit.
Yeah. Okay. He's at the point now. His kids are getting bigger. He's gonna take the deal that best suits his family. Like Lamar Jackson, that's a different story. He's young. He can make those choices. But as those guys get older, they kind of change their view of, they're looking at the end of their.
Oh, Matthew Stafford, 35. Shout out,
Master. Yeah, he's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now.
Like I said, this would be his last stop. If he was to entertain Charlotte, this would be his last stop. 1 year deal, $26 million. I think you do. But Micah.
The reason I like it, Unc, is only one. If he can stay healthy, and let's say we don't get our quarterback, let's say we ended up with someone like Richardson who might need to sit on the bench for a year or so, or a Jake Haener or someone like that. At least Matthew Stafford we could make a run at the division against Carr and the Saints. With Matthew Stafford. Yeah,
it'd be some good football play too, Andrew.
Oh, yeah,
Derek Carr versus Matthew Stafford. That's good football.
Well, hell, how about Aaron Rodgers? How you feel about that?
About who?
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Too much money.
Yeah, because he's up there in age too. Yeah,
but
he don't know what the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah, but with Aaron Rodgers, Michael, he's not a true free agent. We'd have to trade for him.
No, I don't want to trade up no capital for no quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we'll have to trade for Matthew Stafford as well. You know what I mean? And eat his contract, which is $26.4 this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Aaron Rodgers is 50-some mil, isn't it?
Yeah, hell yeah. See, difference. that's the good thing about Matthew Stafford is the Rams are gonna make a move on him regardless. I think they'll release him. Yeah, before they have to.
Baker Mayfield myself.
Yeah, they'll release him. Baker's not signed with them yet, Andrew.
No, he hasn't.
See, I think they may be waiting on what they do with Matthew Stafford.
I think that's the only reason you're hearing his name is because they're going to rebuild there, and they figure, okay, well, at least if we sign Baker, we can get him at a decent price, and he's a veteran, and it makes more sense if we're going to rebuild.
And he's young. And he's young.
Yeah, he's 26 or 27. 26, I think. 27.
See, a lot of things are happening around the league right now. Oh, shout out Michael West and pull back up, buddy.
He ain't done either, Hunk.
Say what?
It's still happening, man. There's going to be a lot of players released still to come before the 15th.
Yeah, but see what I'm saying, not quarterbacks, Andrew. Not quarterbacks worth something. You know what I mean? You be signing a free agent that's a backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From my
you know what? The way I feel about it, and I'm serious. I watch this guy play. If we did have to get a bridge quarterback and we can get a decent draft pick, Jacoby Brissett wouldn't cost half of what Matthew Stafford is going to cost. And he's a decent quarterback.
Yeah, Jacoby ain't going. He don't guarantee a divisional win. He don't.
Not
Jacoby
now.
To me ain't shit. That's to me. That's just to me. Jacoby. Right. I don't know, but hell, because if Jacoby was what he was, or what a lot of y'all like to allude to him being, he'd be somewhere signed like Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith is better than Jacoby Brissett.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I can say outside.
A lot better.
Hey, he proved that.
Yeah, you give a motherfucker the right coaching staff, the right situation.
That's right. I've always said that. You know that. Yeah.
I mean, but that's a fact, though, Andrew. In life, not even just on football field, it could be in your household. You put a person in the right situation, he'll flourish. He or she will be successful. It's just simple. But if you put him in a position where the odds are against him,
yep,
he's more likely to fail.
Good leadership can get you a lot of wins, Unc.
Yes, sir. That's a fact. And that's in life as well, Andrew. That's in life as well.
That's correct.
From my understanding, damn, Chicago, they want to know something by Monday, no later than Tuesday.
They're blowing smoke, Michael. They're gonna drag this out to draft day, man. I'm telling you.
Well, like Michael said, Andrew, they came out publicly, the Chicago Bears.
That's okay.
And said that they put out a warning to the NFL. They said to the teams, if you let this motherfucker get to draft night, we're gonna bust your motherfucking head.
Yeah, that's what they told them. They're just putting feelers out there to see what kind of offers are coming their way.
But Andrew, everybody got a time limit, man. I mean, because in free agency, Chicago is trying to fill their needs. They got a lot of holes to fill.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I forgot about that. Yeah, see, Chicago, and they got money to play with.
Yeah, so, they got a lot of holes to fill, man.
Chicago I'm
not saying it can't be that way. They might want it that way. I'm just saying, typically, from what I've seen in the past, a lot of these teams hold out to the very end because when deals don't start coming the way the teams are trying to acquire a quarterback, they start getting more desperate and say, "Hey, man, we'll throw in another second round pick." Or
talk that shit, Andrew.
Yeah,
when they goddamn bidding war starts.
Yeah, when they start getting desperate and they see what other teams are giving up, they may be willing to throw in an extra pick or two. So it kind of,
Andrew, you're absolutely right, because from this point forth, you'll start hearing shit like teams like the Las Vegas Raiders, who you hear now may be in the play for their first round pick or their first overall pick. You'll start hearing teams start, bowing out of that race. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, those teams will start coming out publicly saying they're going to stay set at their pick. Yeah. So Andrew, you might be absolutely right. It's usually a fucking storyline.
Yeah, you know
what I mean?
Chicago, they think they're the peacock now. They're out there just fluffing up them feathers, saying, "Look at you bitches, all look at us."
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
But also Indianapolis and Texas really don't have to trade up. They can sit still and get a guy. Actually.
Hey, look. Hey, real quick, shout out Carolina Pride. Because I know this organization too well. So let's say the Panthers do trade for their first pick as early as next week. The news break, the Panthers do secure and own the first overall pick. You do realize Charlotte, me, Panthers podcast included, fans doing flips. We having cookouts. CJ Stroud this, CJ Stroud that. No, Will Levis. Get the draft night.
And they pick Will Levis.
Yeah, hey, look, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
You see where I'm going?
You took the
You
words
see
right
where
out
I'm
of
going?
my
They're
mouth.
going with it. They're going to fuck up some shit somewhere, man.
They kind of dropped the hint.
Hey, look, hey, I can feel the hurt already. I don't want to feel that shit. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad.
It'll definitely pull the rug out from up under me because I'm sitting here thinking they've been fucking up all these damn years. Somewhere they'll fuck up. Now you gonna trade all the way up because damn Temple in the beginning, you know, right at the end of our damn season or right before the end, Temple is all up for motherfucking Will Levis. You know what I'm saying? When that article came out,
Yeah.
I hope his mind ain't still on Will Levis, man.
I read that article, man. It's like they dropped the hint, like they're still looking at Levis, even if they get the number 1 pick.
That would be the dumbest fucking move in the world.
Yeah, because you don't have to go all the way to 1 to get Levis.
We
I'm
can
gonna
sit
tell
it
you
down
that
and wait
shit
in that
now.
motherfucker. Yeah.
That's what you call a real reach there.
You know what they should do is if they do that, they should turn around and trade that number 1 and get that number 3 and get a few more picks.
Andrew, you slick dog, you.
Yeah,
You a brilliant motherfucker, Andrew.
Yeah, they could still end up with Levis and maybe another couple first-round picks.
Andrew, you smart man.
But see, because that's what they say.
But see, we gotta watch how we talk over here, Andrew. They watch it. So, you might be letting the cat out the bag. That would just be brilliant general management.
The point I'm making is if they have their mind set on Levis, then that would make sense because they could get the number 1 pick.
And then turn around and get some of that capital back.
Exactly. Give it to someone like like Baltimore or for like Indianapolis.
Oh shit! I wouldn't even think it like that.
They'd still
damn. Oh, just imagine the Jets. You give it to the Jets or something. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying that they could still get their guy if he's their guy. I doubt it. I think when if push came to shove, they would take CJ Stroud. I think he's the prize package in that draft. But what I'm saying is if they're hell bent on getting him, that would make sense because I'm sure they know that Houston and Indianapolis would go for Stroud and Bryce Young.
From my understanding,
you know what, Andrew? I'm inclined to look at a mock draft like that. Now you're a fucking genius, man. Because let's do what it take to acquire the first overall pick, and then jump back.
Yeah,
jump back to around 5.
If that's only if they
6.
got their mind set on Levis, because
and then Andrew, let's say if they got their mind set on hell, Anthony Richardson, to be exact.
Yeah, you can.
Chicago can do the same thing. Chicago can trade down the number 2, the number 4.
Well, yeah, that's what Chicago are already teasing at. Trading out of the 1 to the number 2, and out of the number 2 to the number 4. I've already seen this.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, they fucking genius.
And the only reason why the deal isn't done because Chicago also want a player. It's not Brian Burns. It's fucking damn DJ Moore.
Yeah. Shout out Bleezo. Where you been at, Bleezo? DJ Free. Say, now that's a chess move. Yeah, the fuck it is. Yeah, it is. That's all the way chess. Yeah, I'm inclined there, Andrew, because I think that's a type of deal that, I know it could be done. And it would be the Panthers absolutely gaining back a lot of their equity that they have to spend to get it.
Yeah, Scott Phillips he's known for damn trading back.
Yeah, that'll make the draft so goddamn intriguing though.
It's intriguing right now.
That's
the kind of shit that goes on, Unc. That's why I said it's gonna be a bloodbath. Because that's the kind of deal. Let me tell you something. The Carolina Panthers have put as much effort into figuring out where they're going to draft into every team drafting ahead of them. In other words, they know as much about what teams are drafting ahead of them as they do about what they're going to draft, because that's how they're going to move. That's the only way you're going to move, is to know what the people who are fighting for the picks ahead of you, what their game plan is. That's the only way you're going to move. So that's the kind of stuff that goes on in those back rooms, man. It's a game play. It's like a football game, man. They got their scouting team, they got their coaches, and they're all going, okay, how are they going to draft? What are their needs? And they're looking at all this stuff and saying, okay, would they be able to move at this or that? So there's a lot of what they call gamesmanship going on right now.
And see, you got a lot. Now you got 32 owners, probably the top 9 owners, top 10 owners, maybe 11. You know, they having conversations about this daggone draft too now. Because the owners control what the fucking damn GM does. Because the GM works for the owner of that team. You know what I'm saying? So you can't exclude what them fucking damn owners is talking about in their damn background. You know what I'm saying? Because they making deals. That's where the deals start at. It don't start with the fucking GM. The shit got to be approved by the owner. Because he's the one spending his money.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Hey, I'll tell you like this, though. I'll tell you like this. And I'm going to say it like you said, the Bears put out what they put out. And they let these teams know, bitch, start ringing his phone or it's going to run up on you. I think the Matthew Stafford shit with whether or not the Rams release him or trade him, I think there's some smoke on that. And me knowing that the Carolina Panthers, you know, especially this year, this offseason, they've been heavily involved in every fucking name out here as far as quarterback goes. So I don't feel like I should think any different when it comes to Matthew Stafford. Also, we got Thomas Brown just come from over there with Matthew Stafford. Good relationship, I would think.
That's right.
I believe the Panthers are in trouble, man.
Coordinator, but he was involved in the offense quite a bit.
Heavy. Why you say that though, Michael?
The reason why I say that, now, if you think about it, when David Tepper bought this team, and he went and motherfucking damn hired Matt Rule, and made Matt Rule the highest motherfucking damn paid head coach in the damn league. Those other 30 damn one fucking damn owners was pissed. They was pissed about that shit. You even had other coaches that was pissed about that shit.
Yeah, you was.
So, and David Tepper had his chest out about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got his chest out thinking he's the highest motherfucking damn owner in the fucking league. Now you gotta cross this damn bridge and try to make a damn deal to get where you trying to be. So they're gonna make them pay for that shit.
That's a fact.
So now all that shit, all that chest that you was sticking out in the beginning, now you gotta go back to them same motherfuckers that you had your damn chest poked out to. Now you gotta come back.
They gonna rape his ass. They gonna fuck him
good. Just like they fucking Lamar right now. They fucking his ass good. He ain't got no fucking agent. So he getting skint already because of them damn owners. He's not gonna drive up that motherfucking damn guaranteed money damn deal. Against you now, you're going against all the motherfucking other owners and all the players that they got on their damn teams that want guaranteed money.
Yeah. Should I tell y'all fellas what? We coming back later on tonight. We go jump off, come back later on tonight, fellas. Andrew, I love you for pulling up. Michael, I appreciate you for pulling up. Hey, look, everybody in the comments, jump in the comment section of the live. Let me know how you feel. You know what I mean? Shit, if you new over here, subscribe. Tune in to the channel. Make sure you run me up. We try and get somewhere. Michael, Andrew, I love y'all for pulling up. I appreciate you for the content. In the chat, I see y'all later on this evening, baby.
All
We
right, no
don't.
problem. I might be in that chat, because sometimes I be dealing with the little grand. So,
Ain't
I'll
nothing
be in
wrong
there.
with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, my guy. I love
Yes.
you to death, Mike. You know that.
Yes, sir. Much love for you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Andrew,
We'll see you
one
guys.
love, baby.
Same here, Unc, and we'll talk to you later.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah.